On this video we're taking a look at our NBA over and under picks for the games that are happening on Monday, March 28, 2022. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Charlotte Hornets vs Denver Nuggets. Under 232.5 points. The Denver Nuggets are averaging 111.8 points on 47.9% shooting and allowing 109.4 points on 46.8% shooting. Nikola Jokic is averaging 26.2 points and 13.5 rebounds, while Will Barton is averaging 14.5 points and 4.8 rebounds. Aaron Gordon is the third double-digit scorer and Monty Morris is grabbing 3 rebounds. The Denver Nuggets are shooting 35.5% from beyond the arc and 79.1% from the free throw line. The Denver Nuggets are allowing 34.3% shooting from deep and are grabbing 44 rebounds per game. Both these teams are in solid offensive form, but in order to win the Nuggets will have to do the work on defense. The team's first meeting of the season produced just 222 points, so the projected total of 231.5 seems a bit excessive. The Charlotte Hornets are averaging 114.8 points on 46.3% shooting and allowing 114.6 points on 46.4% shooting. Miles Bridges is averaging 19.9 points and 3.9 assists, while LaMelo Ball is averaging 19.8 points and 6.8 rebounds. Terry Rozier is the third double-digit scorer and Gordon Hayward is dishing 3.6 assists. The Charlotte Hornets are shooting 36.1% from beyond the arc and 73.7% from the free throw line. The Charlotte Hornets are allowing 35.9% shooting from deep and are grabbing 44.8 rebounds per game. Over the last 10 meetings we've seen an average of 221.3 points per game, and the 3 most recent games have averaged 228 points. Of Charlotte's last 6 games, 4 have gone under the total, and at home for the season they are 17-21 over-under. Denver is playing at only the 22nd fastest pace in the NBA this season. The Nuggets can fill it up when needed, but this game should be won on the defensive end. Go with the under. New York Knicks vs Chicago Bulls. Under 221. And here is why. The Chicago Bulls have been in a slump as they've lost 5 of their last 7 games overall, but they will be aiming to stay hot in this one after sneaking past the Cavaliers in a 98-94 road win on Saturday. Zach LaVine led the team with 25 points, DeMar DeRozan added 20 points, while Nikola Vucevic chipped in with 16 points, 9 rebounds and 4 assists. As a team, the Bulls shot 48% from the field and just 5 of 21 from the three-point line, but this win was more about their defensive effort as they were always in control after holding the Cavaliers to just 35 points in the first half. The bench scoring is still an issue as they combined for just 16 points, but the Bulls will be pleased about Alex Caruso, who flirted with a triple-double as he finished with 10 points, 8 rebounds and 7 assists. DeMar DeRozan is leading Chicago in scoring with an average of 27.5 points per game and is the Bulls' leader in assists with an average of 5.0 assists per game. Nikola Vucevic is the leading rebounder with an average of 11.3 points per game, and Zach LaVine is the second leading scorer with an average of 24.8 points per game. Chicago is scoring an average of 111.6 points per game. New York completes a back-to-back on Monday when hosting Chicago after playing on the road against the Detroit Pistons on Sunday. New York is last in the Atlantic Division at 32-42 and 14 1/2 games behind the first-place Philadelphia 76ers. New York defeated the Miami Heat 111-103 on Friday. New York ended with a 38-13 run to end the game to beat the Heat. The Knicks are 11th in the Eastern Conference, trailing the 10th place Atlanta Hawks by 5 games with just 10 games remaining. Julius Randle is leading New York in scoring, rebounding and assists with averages of 20.3 points, 10.0 rebounds and 5.1 assists per game. RJ Barrett is the second leading scorer with an average of 19.9 points per game and is one of 6 players for New York averaging double figures in scoring. The Knicks are scoring an average of 106.3 points per game while shooting 43.7% overall and 35.7% from three-point territory. New York would be playing in the second half of a back-to-back and could be one step slow, and therefore the play here is under. The under has cashed in 9 of Chicago's last 11 and in each of the last 5 that the Bulls have played against an opponent from the Eastern Conference. Chicago is holding opponents to an average of 111.2 points per game and scoring an average of only 111.6 points per game. New York has the 7th best defense in points allowed in the NBA at 106.9 points per game. Portland Trail Blazers vs Oklahoma City Thunder. Under 220.5 points, and here is why. The Oklahoma City Thunder have been in terrible shape as they've lost 11 of their last 12 games overall, and they will be hoping to bounce back after coming up short against the Nuggets in a 113-107 road loss on Saturday. Theo Maledon led the team with 20 points, Aleksej Pokusevski added 17 points with 5 assists, while Treman chipped in with 15 points. As a team, the Thunder shot 46% from the field and 14 of 36 from the three-point line as they struggled to contain the Nuggets' Nikola Jokic and trailed by 16 points in the third quarter before they made a run in the fourth quarter to make it interesting late. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the leading scorer for Oklahoma City with an average of 24.5 points per game and is also the leader in assists with an average of 5.9 assists per game. Darius Bosley is the leading rebounder with an average of 6.3 rebounds per game. Injuries have hurt Oklahoma City as rookie Josh Giddey, who is the leading rebounder and leader in assists, continues to miss as does Derek Favors, while Gilgeous-Alexander is questionable. Portland looks to snap a 3-game losing streak when hosting Oklahoma City on Monday. The Trail Blazers are 4th in the Northwest Division at 27-47 and 18 games behind the first-place Utah Jazz. Portland is 12th in the Western Conference standings and trails the 10th-place New Orleans Pelicans by 4 games with just 8 games remaining. The Trail Blazers were defeated by the Houston Rock 115-98 on Saturday for their 3rd consecutive loss and 7th out of the last 8. Josh Hart is leading Portland in scoring and assists with averages of 19.9 points and 4.3 assists per game, while the leading rebounder is Drew Eubanks with an average of 8.5 rebounds per game. Because of injuries and trades, Portland is without its leading scorer Damian Lillard and its second leading scorer CJ McCollum. Portland is scoring an average of 107.1 points per game. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.